Hi there, welcome back. I'm heading back to Benarty today. It looks like quite a nice day today. I've got my new tyres on, got new goggles, new dust caps, and I've burped my brakes. So hopefully there's no excuses today. If I'm rubbish, I'm rubbish. I'm trying to eliminate all the possible mechanical reasons why I might not be very good, but no, I think today if I'm rubbish, I'm just rubbish. And yeah, let's get to it really. So my plans for today are to go from the top down the course, hopefully do it quite smoothly. I'm going to attempt to go for that big drop. I might take a few attempts to try it, I think. I'll see how I feel. And then there's also a couple of the sort of jumps at the bottom, the sort of big boulder jump things. I'm going to attempt to go off them because after doing that kicker jump at Braefoot the other day, I'm feeling a bit more confident about doing that, so I might be able to do those. I'll have a look at them and then see how I feel. So let's get on with it. Well, here goes on the new tyres, new goggles. I feel like a Spitfighter pilot on a push bike. Oh well, Chocks away! Good. What a difference with grip. What a difference with grip. We've just gone down that first top section there. What a difference with grip on my tyres. That was brilliant. It felt really, really good. This has inspired me with a lot more confidence. Now I've just got to do it in the next part. Fingers crossed. Came off there. Do that again. That was just me. I'm ski with. Remembered, just as I come down here, I'm meant to go to that left bit there, according to Patterson's tutorage. Right, let's do that again. Right there. Yeah, not perfect, but better. It's going way too far back. Come over. I think it's this one. There. This is a little drop off. Oh, chose way too far back on. I think I've actually moved that a bit more underneath it. nothing there. No, I'm still going to give this a miss. I'm still not ready for this yet, but the rest of it has been a lot better. No, I'm still not ready for this yet. Definitely not in the attack position. Whoa! Applying my brakes really heavily like that. Just go anywhere, Donald, just go anywhere. No matter what the course is about. That's good. Some bit up on me. Sort of berm thing there. Oh. That was good. Without a doubt. That's the best I've done on that by miles. Had a little stumble at the top, but that's just because I kind of picked the wrong line and I wanted to correct it because Parson told me how to do it properly. But I'm going to go back this way because this is where those little narrow jumps and kickers were that I was saying about. But that was a lot better. Felt so much more grounded because these tyres, especially going around corners, before I'd be slipping about and it'd be just scary. Especially because, I mean, it is a pretty steep hillside. Even the bits that don't look that steep are actually all on the gradient. This bit I'm walking along now looks flat when you're cycling along it quite quickly, but it's actually all up a hill as well, which is actually a bit weird. Even cycling along this bit, I felt it's quite flat, but it's really not. Just a different perspective. I'm loving these new tyres. Oh, so much better. But that big drop off, yeah, nah, still not ready for that yet. Even if that wee drop off, I was still leaning way too far back. I need to concentrate on getting forward on the bike, get more control that way.
So I roll up to the kicker to try to get a feel for the angle I need to approach it on and also where I need to take off from. I have to confess, I was feeling quite nervous about doing this one. The curvature of the rock makes your fork compress when you hit it and kind of catapults you off. It's quite nerve-wracking when you're not used to doing these sort of things. But you've got to keep on trying, keep on practicing. Have another go and another go and another go.
So I've just done a bit of sessioning here. This little kicker jump up there. There's two kicker jumps here. This is a smaller one. I had a look at the other one. It's quite a bit bigger, probably another half a foot taller than that one. That's probably about the same as the one at Brayfoot I've been doing. It's quite different because the one at Brayfoot is just basically a slope and then a steep drop off. This one sort of curves over, so you can quite easily roll this one. But I feel also if you don't go quite fast enough, because it does roll over, it could actually push you down harder into the ground, so it's a wee bit tricky. And also the landing's more tricky here, I think, because it drops away from you, but it catches you quite nicely as well, so it wasn't too bad, but it did get my heart racing because I'm not used to doing these things yet. So it was good fun. So I've had one run down the hill, which went quite well. Loving the new tyres, working really well. The goggles have been good, although they were getting a wee bit steamed up doing those jumps. I think it was just because of the nervous tension, sweating like a pig. So I'm just going to have a Trek energy bar, and then I think I'm going to go back up the hill and do what I intended to do the last time I was here, which is to go down the other sort of steep windy bit that takes you into the woods. So I'm going to have a shot at doing that. I think I might go up to the back, right to the top of the peak again though, and then start from the top, and then I'll see how much time I've got left. I might not have enough time left to do anything else after that, because time is wearing on. But I've been enjoying today so far. It's been really good. So I'm back at the top of Benarty now, just having a little breather. I'm going to go down the single track, through the gate, and then down the top section of track, which takes me around that rocky twisting turn that I sessioned with Patterson. And then I keep heading down that track for a little bit, but instead of going down to where the big drop off is, I peel off to the left hand side, and that takes me to this really steep twisting turning route where a few videos ago I had the tuck and roll crash when I was out with Patterson, and that takes you down in through the woods. And I think that'll probably be all I can fit in for today, and it's going to be challenging because it was quite difficult, but I'm hoping with my new tyres it's going to make it a bit easier, a bit more secure. And I'm also on this single track bit, I'm going to try and ease off the brakes as much as possible to try and see how fast I can do it. I did it quite fast on the way down, I think probably the fastest I've done it so far, but I'll give it another try to go fast again, because that's part of progression as well, is just try to ease off the brakes, get faster and faster. But of course that comes with experience and understanding of how the bike handles, which is all things I'm still learning. So just going to finish off my Trek energy bar, have a little drink of water, and then head on back down the trail. Chocks away, number 2, let's go! Pretty fast, that one. That has got to be pretty fast. Ride number 2. Bit dodgy there. Made it. A little bit dodgy. there. Back up the bike. That's the first. Nope, going well off there. Oh, the dogs. Beautiful. Nature's distractions. It's just me being rubbish. Look at that. That's the next bit I had the tuck and roll. Right. So this is into the woods. Totally missing out the actual berms. Got a bit of dog there. What I want to do? He's off the spray. The darkness. The rooty bit. Steer the total wrong path there. Back on the pedals. Way. Very loamy here. Oh. That had to happen. That was a lame crash, that one. I don't know what happened there. Oh. In the ankles. Go back up and do that bit again. So it was sore actually. What happened there? I was kind of dug in down there. Ouch. That's so my ankles, that. There was nothing to do with the tyres, that was just me being rubbish. Too heavy on the brake, I think that's what it was. Just basically, I think I maybe jammed the brake on there. Which that's sitting over the bars. So, don't do that. It's better. Oh, it's not on pillory. Not on pedals right here. I need to correct myself again. I had this problem this bit last time as well, I think. It's so steep, this section. That's why it's good. It's good fun, but it is difficult. Oh well. It's defeated me again, this bit. Defeated again. Oh well. I'll be back to tack up another day. Well, that was an interesting end to today's outing at Benarty Hill. A crash. It had to happen. No excuses. It wasn't the tyre's fault. It was purely the ineptitude of the rider. I think I was off balance coming around that corner where there was that gravelly bit, and I got on without composing myself again, and then I came down in a really bad position, and I think I must have just jammed on the brakes subconsciously almost, and that just popped me over that little drop. It wasn't that bad, but the pedals did hit my ankle, that was a bit sore. I know you get knee and shin protection, which I've got, but I don't know if you can get ankle protection as well. I probably need it. But it was a really good day today, really good going on those new tyres. I definitely went faster than I've ever done before down that single track section. Totally smashed my fastest time, got a personal record on Strava. So that's really good. And I went down the first route relatively smoothly. The only bit I didn't do really was that big drop off and that bigger kicker jump. I sessioned the smaller kicker jump, which I'll go back to doing that again. I've not got that quite right. I think I've not picked the right run up to it, and it's also definitely need to get more speed on that for just how to land better. But it's all been good learning day today. It has been a really good day today. My last outing at Brayfoot was really good. Today was really good, and definitely the changing the tyres has been a huge factor in that. I did feel for a while that the tyres really weren't suited to what I was doing, and now having changed them, it's definitely true. I feel a lot more confident going down because the tyres are really gripping. And if I'm going over, it's really just because I'm rubbish. Anyway, best head off now. Another great day on a mountain bike. If you've liked this video, why not subscribe? If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And I'll see you in the next one.